everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about how I wake up in the morning with my implants. For years, I have always had my parents be in charge of waking me up in the morning. However, since about the start of 7th grade, my parents decided that I needed to take responsibility and learn how to wake myself up on my own. Since I sleep with my implants off, I use a vibrating alarm clock to wake up. The one that I use is called Sonic Boom Alarm Clock. It comes with a vibrating component that you can place under your mattress, which shakes the entire bed in the morning. It also allows you to program up to 2 alarms on it, and it has a volume function as well. It always wakes me up. The only problem that I have with it is that I like to hit the snooze button quite a few too many times in the morning. Another option that I use to wake up in the morning sometimes is the iPhone vibrating alarm clock. Recently, I have discovered how to make a vibrating alarm on the iPhone, which is helpful in a bind or when you don't want to take your entire alarm clock with you somewhere. I wouldn't recommend using it to wake up on a daily basis, but for situations when you can't bring your alarm clock and set it up, the iPhone comes to the rescue. It is also possible to create your own vibration pattern for alarms, which is always fun to do. I use the iPhone alarms for naps as I sleep lightly during napping, and I put the phone usually in my pocket so that I know that it will wake me up. Another option that I also use to wake up is a Fitbit. For those of you with a Fitbit fitness tracker, they can be another great backup alarm to have. I find that these are more variable. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't, but it's nice to have as a backup option when you're also using your iPhone alarm, for example. They're really easy to use and you can program it right from your iPhone and sync it immediately to ensure that it will work. The only drawback to the Fitbit is that it does run out of charge pretty quickly and you'll have to recharge it every few days. It can also be pretty easy to dismiss the alarm and simply fall back asleep, as the snooze function doesn't seem to work very well. Also, a good combination of alarms to use on the go is an iPhone alarm and a Fitbit alarm when you have multiple alarms set on each device. I feel pretty confident that using these 2 alarms together in combination would wake me up. Another alarm clock that I recently discovered is called the TLC alarm clock. I found this on Amazon, and you can search TLC alarm and it will pop up immediately. It was only about $20, which is pretty cheap, and it works similarly to the Fitbit in that it is a small portable alarm clock that you can take with you and program directly from your phone. There's an app that you can download to your iPhone which allows you to sync directly to the alarm and program multiple alarms. One feature that I do not like about it is that it has a light that blinks all night long, so it can be kind of distracting if you're trying to sleep, but if you put it inside your pillowcase or under the covers, then you wouldn't see it, so it's not a problem. The vibration feature on this alarm clock isn't as strong as the Sonic Boom bed shaker, for example, but it is about equivalent to an iPhone alarm. So again, it's another nice backup alarm to have in certain situations. Also, since I sleep with my implants off, I would not hear a fire alarm if it were to go off, so I do have a special fire alarm. The fire alarm that I use has strobe lights which blink in case smoke is detected, so essentially this would wake me up from a deep sleep since the strobe lights are very bright. And it also does make a very loud sound, though I cannot hear it. I'm very sensitive to light when I sleep, and I've tested this fire alarm system before, and I know that even any kind of light will wake me up usually pretty quickly, so I'm confident that this will work in case of an emergency. Thank you, and stay tuned for my next video.